So we have Suhail with us, my certified PMP. PMP number 258 with all above targets. People above target, process above target, business environment above target. It's an interesting thing to get all above target and get certified. I still remember last night and before the exam, we talked, I guess, at 11:30, 11:50. And Real was very skeptical. Can I pass the exam or can I not? He was very worried. I said, leave everything and just go for the exam. And it was great when he messaged me on Saturday, all about target, people, process, business environment. So, Suhail, first of all, congratulations on this massive achievement.
Thank you,
Uh,
Mr. Amit. Thank you.
Now you are a
And
certified PMP. How do you feel?
yeah, it's feel really wonderful. And I didn't believe that I have passed my exam because still at the last moment I was not sure that to appear for the exam. But definitely it was your push, and from your side I got the confidence to go for the exam. Even in the last mocks I got 67, 67, almost 65% marks. But you were pushing me to do it hard, and finally I have applied for the exam. So Alhamdulillah, I have passed it. So actually, my journey started with you in August. So we joined one-to-one program with you. So it was very helpful. Then I joined batch 8 also, that refresh all of my topics. So that's it. No, I'm feeling very no very light. So it's a big achievement. So Alhamdulillah, I have done it. So
I'm
I
very
do recommend. So I do recommend everyone to join your one-to-one program. So you will get a motivation, and you will get mean the only the this concerned topics which you have to clear it in very short time, and you will get the desired result in a short time. But at the end you have to do yourself from your side also. At least you have to give 2 hour 3 hours per day.
mm,
So that's it.
okay. Okay. Thank you very much for putting that in the context. Let's talk about exam a little bit. How much exam was from the like how relevant our questions were?
Yeah, it was actually the all the mocks which I have did. It was relevant to all the mocks, especially it was covering more from the agile and
Mm,
hybrid also. So maximum it was from agile 70 to 80%, and you can say 20% from hybrid, and there was stakeholders questions also.
mm,
So it was mostly relevant to the mocks which we have done for the ATP mocks and this prepcast mocks.
mm. So
Yes.
it was basically not it was the different thing into that particular context. Okay. Okay, let's talk a little bit more about the exam. How did you manage time? A very important factor I always recommend. How did you manage the
Yeah.
time in your exam?
Actually, the main PMP is to manage your exam. The time you have to manage your time to clear your PMP. The question you at least you need 85 minutes for 60 question. You have to sit for 85 minutes. Actually, I take 85 minutes. Then for the last two three question, I just read the last line, and then I choose the eliminate the options only because I don't left with that time. As I discussed with you before the exam, so I did the same. I took 85 minutes for the first session. Actually, that was the toughest one. Then for the second, I took 75 minutes, and the last session also for the 60 questions, I took 75 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you manage that thing, you manage the time 75 in that particular as we agreed. And agile was the
Yes.
most highlighted area as you just mentioned. Apart from what else was there?
Apart from agile, we have some questions. You can say 5% from stakeholders, and hybrids. There was 15% from the hybrids, and then mostly the things for is from agile. But I was thinking I was preparing more for this predictive, but mostly the question were coming from agile.
Why you were preparing for predictive? We did everything in the agile portion
Yeah.
and walking into the agile. Why do you think about the predictive was the
Because but I was thinking that I am good in agile. Let's cover for the predictive also. So, and I was also focused for the formula question, but there was no as such formula questions were there. Only the CPIs. There was one question for this performance index only, and that was not a formula question. That is actually the context was there to understand the variance only.
You need to interpret what is being said and how it can be worked into that particular context, right?
Right. Yes.
Yeah, you need to understand the context of that, what is occurring into that, and you need to work into that to get into that detail. What about critical path? Were there any question on critical path?
No, there was no question on critical path. No,
No, no question on critical path.
no question. No
Okay.
question. Yeah.
How many questions were there on compliance?
I think 2 to 3 questions were there on compliance. Yeah.
Two to three questions were there on
Mm.
compliance. Okay.
Yes.
How many drags and drop?
Drags and drops, I got 4 to 5 drags and drops, but it was very tough. It was all the options were matching. So, and I left with one drag and drop, and I marked this one. I flagged this one, so I tried to do it later, but again, it was the time was too short. So, out of five, I think I have done four right. And
Let's talk about stakeholder communication team. Still the most important topic in the PMP, in addition to Agile.
sorry, come again.
Stakeholder communication and team. In addition to Agile, they are the still most important topic for PMP.
Yeah. Stakeholder and communication. These are the most important topic after agile. Yes.
After Agile. Okay. What about risk quality procurement? How much exam was touched from that particular domains? Risk quality procurement.
There was few questions from risk and procurement also. There was some questions from the procurement also. Yeah.
Hmm. Any other domain that was highlighted in the exam?
That's it. Mainly the agile, stakeholder communication, procurement, risk were the main topics. Yes.
Main topic. Okay.
Yeah.
So your exam was at 10 a.m., right?
Yes, it was at 10 a.m. Yes.
In Abu Dhabi.
In Abu Dhabi. Yes. In
What
Abu
was the
Dhabi.
name of the center?
This Montreal.
Montreal. Okay. And when did you reach there? By 9 a.m.?
I reached there at 9:30 actually.
Ah, we discussed that you need to reach at 9.
No,
What?
I was there, but but they did not allow me to enter at
But you
nine.
but
I
you
waited.
reached there. The most important thing is you reached there
Yeah.
with
I reached there 9 o'clock.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That was an important.
Yes.
And which identity was for there because other people giving exam in UAE, they can understand from there which identity worked help for you. Like you showed Emirates ID or passport. What
Yeah, Emirates ID. I showed Emirates ID.
you
Yes.
also have license, so you could have shown license, Emirates ID, or passport. All three, any identity
No,
can
they
work.
have. I think asked for the ID, so I have shown the Emirates ID. Yes.
Okay, okay. What? Okay. So anything about the center? Any issue from there?
No. Everything was perfectly fine. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, my friend. And when you were at your office, you worked into that. And yeah, first of all, congratulations once again for clearing the PMP.
Thank you.
It has been an honor to work with you. And it's just the
Yeah.
start, as we were discussing before recording the journey. Now you will feel a gap of 2 to 3 hours daily. So this is the time. Maybe you can look into the other certification. But the story does not end here, Suhail. You know my mantra, each one teach one. Now it's your job to
Yeah.
help other people, to help other students to learn from your things and become certified PMP. Each one
Sure.
is
Yeah.
the name of the game. With that, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. Bye bye, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Amar.